Morning. How we doing, bud? Cobra, Tucker here. Here. Where you go? Yeah, the park was taped off. Couldn't even go to the beach. I had to sneak down to the beach at night and be like this, because you'd see cops roaming the beach, you know, and the trucks looking for it. And,
That's
you know,
tragic to
yeah.
be here and not have access. So I'm glad that you're back.
Yeah.
It looks like some of the same crew.
Oh yeah, totally,
I love it.
totally. How you been?
Good, really
Yeah?
good. Yeah, and Emily's back from college, so I'm sure she'll be out here one weekend with us.
Cool.
Doing well. Yeah.
It's good to see you. All right, good morning, everybody. Man, another perfect San Diego day for our Oceanfront yoga. Thanks for coming, everybody. If you're new, I'd love to meet you after class. I know a lot of you, but my name is Steve. I'm guiding us through this. All levels flow that. Let's see if we can make this, you know, a little bit challenging, but a little bit meditative here today. Let's get started, huh? Child's pose, please. Child's pose. You can hop in if you want. If you need a mat, do you need a mat? No? Tuesday, Thursday at 9, Saturday, Sunday at 10. But there are mats over on my front porch if you need one. Yeah, you got it. Take a second. Child's pose or whatever, you know, you feel is going to be really relaxing for you. So none of this stuff is absolute, right? I give you the basic flow, and the basic alignment is to kind of keep the group energy together and keep us safe in our postures. But each and every posture requires a little bit of fine-tuning from you to make the practice conform to your body. So it's going to be different for each and every one of us. Let's begin here by exhaling everything out. It should be working if you go on the other side of it. Is that speaker working over there? Big. Through your nose together, take a nice big inhale, fill up. Good, and through your mouth, exhale, clear it out. Beautiful. Once again, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more, inhale. And exhale, empty out. Buttercup. Now seal your lips. Those same sizes of breath. Inhale through your nose once again. Fill up, everybody. Breathe with some intention here. Lips stay sealed now. Exhale. Push your breath out through your nose. And we do that, just a little engagement of your core. Pull everything towards the midline. Little bit. Just like that. Inhale. Pull your breath down deep into your lungs. And exhale. Navel draws in and up. Gently push your breath out. Beautiful. This is the meditation, everybody. Deep, full breath in here. And a slow, calming breath out here. Now, keep the breath flowing just like that, no matter what this practice throws at us today. So there is the chance that you might have to peel away the physical layers in order to maintain this breath, and that's totally fine. That's totally fine. Now, if you can make the breath a little bit audible, and that helps to serve as a reminder to to stay focused on it. And we do that with just a little constriction in your throat of your esophageal muscles. It doesn't really constrict the breath. It just makes it swirl there. Again, it gives it that audible sound, gives you something you can feel. It's our Ujjayi Pranayama. This breath calms our nervous system, lowers our blood pressure, and we use it as the foundation of our practice. And as we start to move through these postures or simulated stressful situations, we maintain the breath, and therefore the intention is to kind of lessen stress response. Just breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Good, everybody. Let's inhale. Come on up to your tabletop here. Spread your fingertips wide, and then exhale, curl your toes, and lift your hips high to the sky. That very familiar downward facing. Dog eat. Now lift your hips to the sky here, everybody. I want you to press down into your hands. I want you to press the mat away from you. And if you want to find some movement here, right? That usually feels good in this first downward facing dog. Just kind of feeling it out. Seeing where you're starting from. Right? A meditation here of going inward, of finding every one of those places of tightness, of tension, of resistance within your body, and gonna completely erase them. Spread your fingertips, put a little bend in your knees, and press your hips a little bit higher. And remember, drop your head down, chin to your chest slightly. Triceps in towards your cheekbones. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. Take a couple breaths here, everybody. Flex your foot rather than pointing the toes. And I'd like you to spiral inward with your thighs. So we're going closed hip on this first one. Now, it's a simple posture that's not easy at this point because you've been holding down dog for a while, but it's working a lot of different places. Take an inhale, breathe all the way into your toes. Very good. Exhale, sweep your right foot all the way through to your hands. You can drop your back left knee to the ground. And then slide your right foot forward, slide your left knee back. You want to avoid having your hip directly above your kneecap. And then interlace your fingers, release your index fingers. Now an inhale. Take it up high. Good. And start to lean it back a little bit, everybody. A meditation of finding every single one of these places that needs this within our body and giving ourselves exactly what we need. So try to look to the sky. Take your biceps back with your ears. Inhale, you straighten your arms. You lift up and away. Stay here. Press your hips and sacrum down and forward on your exhale. Beautiful, everybody. Another inhale. Reach up a little bit. Exhale, slide your hands behind your head. Take your elbows wide. Another inhale leans you back even further. Elbows wider. That makes you lift out of your heart because your shoulder blades are squeezing. Exhale, chin to your chest, round your spine. Take your elbows in and touch your forehead to your knee. Two more, y'all. Inhale, up and open. Drink up this ocean air, deep. Exhale, round her down, forehead, knee, chin to chest, y'all. One more, y'all. Inhale, up and open, some easy spinal extension. Exhale, round her down, tuck it in, that therapeutic spinal flexion. Inhale, come up, reach your hands high to the sky. And exhale, take your hands to the ground. Step back to plank pose, high push-up. So curl your back left toes under, pick the back left knee up. How's that breathing, everybody? This deep breath in, and this slow breath out. Good. You can make this intense if you want, right? Heels above the balls of your feet, heels pressing, head reaching, but then the hands and toes pulling towards each other. They don't move, but back line of body strengthening and front line, back line lengthening, front line strengthening. One more, everybody. Drink up really, really deep. Soak up this breath. Beautiful. Exhale, release. Take her all the way down to the ground. Slide your hands back a couple inches. Inhale, Cobra Pose. Lift your chest up a couple inches. You could even lift your hands off the ground that first one because you really do want to use the muscles in your lower back. Exhale, take her back down. And then ease your way into it. If you want to press a little bit, do that. But inhale, lift up mainly with the muscles in your lower back, and think about no wrinkles in the back of your neck. Exhale, take her back down, great adjustments. Inhale, lift up once again as you breathe in. Now hold here, again take your hands off the ground, reach them behind you and interlace your fingers. Good, now for about 2 or 3 breaths, pull back, use the strength of your arms, shoulders roll back, so you're really opening across your heart and broadening across your collarbones. Take one more, inhale, lift up, little bit. Oh, nice. Exhale, release and set her down. Hands underneath shoulders. Inhale, press the hands and knees, or straight to plank pose if you want. Exhale, hips to the sky, doggy. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Flex your foot, spiral inward with your thigh. So, you know, I've been reading, watching videos for a bit now of just about overall longevity, and there's certain things, you know, to have a good long life, that you have a good quality of life that we need. Take an inhale here, lift up a little bit. Exhale, sweep all the way through to your hands. Again, drop your back, right knee. Create that space. Left foot forward, right knee back. Interlace fingers, release index. Take it all the way up. And then start to lean it back, everybody. And breathe. Move into this. Muscular engagement. Look to the sky, biceps with ears. Muscular engagement to the point where like that translation of the sensation is just like, oh, man. So one of those things for longevity, right, is a healthy spine and flexibility. And we can see that right here. Take another inhale. Stay here. Exhale, hands behind your head. Take your elbows nice and wide. Inhale, lean back, open heart, breathe in. Good, exhale, round your spine, chin to chest, forehead to the knee, tuck it in. 2 more, everybody, go for it. Breathe big. Breathe big. Ah, very good. And then inhale, come up and reach your hands high to the sky. Exhale, take your hands to the ground. Step your right foot forward so your feet are about hips width apart at the top of your mat. Okay, bend your knees at least a little bit. Right, feel some contact, upper thighs, lower belly. Take that, I mean, you might want some sensation, but take the pressure and the pull out of the hamstrings and lower back. Head drop in, ragdoll pose. Pinkies to the crease of your opposite elbow. You know, when you're 80, 90 years old, actually, I was going to say you probably want to have the option to tie your shoes at age, right? To bend over and tie your shoes. But then I was thinking, when we're 80 or 90, we're probably not going to have shoelaces. It's going to be something different by then. Take an inhale here. But you still want the option. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Little tuck of chin to the chest, little bend in your knees. Slowly roll up vertebra by vertebra. And as you come to standing, take your hands to heart center. Close your eyes for a moment. Okay, let's make this meditative. The basis of that meditation, this deep breath in. This slow breath out. And let's set the intention that we make this meditation healing today. So you can press forward and really push yourself. But you can also back off a little bit. Intend that it's healing. Thank yourself for being here, everybody. Tell yourself, good job. And let's do this. Eyes open, release your hands, palms facing forward. Inhale, sweep your hands up high to the sky. And lean it back a little bit, right? Lift up and away, though. Beautiful. Exhale, fold all the way down. Lay your torso out long. Put a little bend in your knees. Feet are just hips width apart. Just hips width. Inhale, find a halfway, you're good. Halfway lift, flat back, look up and lengthen. And then exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. You could drop to your knees, but shift forward and lower halfway down. Take your elbows straight back. Good, upward facing dog. Feed your heart through. Tops of the feet down, your shoulders roll back. And then from your core, exhale, lift your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog attack. Breathe. Saturating your blood with oxygen right now, which you're in an inversion. Like a lot of times when you think of yoga and you hear an inversion, you think of handstand, you think of headstand, but anytime your heart's above your head, we're getting those benefits of an inversion where that oxygen-rich blood is flowing easily to your brain. This naturally increases the level of serotonin to your brain, among other things. Inhale, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Now, take your inhale, find your halfway lift. If you're new to this, take a look up here, halfway lift. Right. Exhale, fold down deep, push your breath out. And then lead with your chest, and inhale, simply rise. Float it all the way up high to the sky. At the top, lean it back till the translation of the sensation is like, ah, ha, ha, ha. Exhale, go ahead, fold all the way back down. Lay your torso out long and empty out completely. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, look up and lengthen. Whoa, Rach, has it been that long? Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward, and with strength, with control, we lower halfway down. Good, upward facing dog. Feed your heart through, tops of the feet down. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. So strength. Strength is another one of those things. Like if we want to age and gracefully and have that quality of life when we're 80, 90, 100 years old, we need to maintain that. This practice of yoga is a balance of all that and more. All that and much, much more, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hips press back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or that light hop of feet between hands, heels and toes all the way together. Find that halfway lift. Pull out through your spine, pull out through your chest. Beautiful. Exhale, fold, dive in and empty out. Inhale, rise. Take it, float it all the way up high. At the top, you're leaning it back just to that perfect place, everybody. You know where that is. Exhale, go ahead. Fold all the way back down, flat spine, lead with your face. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, lower slowly and strengthen. Upward facing dog, feed your heart through. Exhale, hips to the sky, dog-a-roo. You know, when I think of strength, you always think of muscular, but regular physical muscles, but I think of focus and concentration as muscles as well. And these are things we can strengthen and things we do strengthen with our yoga practice as well. Just sharpening our mind, a mental exercise, right? This is going to be crucial. Another full breath here, everybody. Soak it up, full breath. Take one more of those flows on your own. Surya Namaskar 8. You can add, skip whatever you want. You can make the whole thing up if you want. Long as you breathe. I'm going to flow with my friend here. Top of your mat. Up here. Step up here. Step there. Good. Heels and toes together. This is our halfway lift. Check out my back. So shoulder blades are squeezing back a little bit. Good. Exhale, fold. And let's rise. Inhale, rise. These are movements we never want to lose the ability to do. Exhale. Find that halfway lift. And then plant your palms, step to plank. You can drop to your knees here. Shift forward and lower with control. Elbows straight back. They touch your side body. Elbows in. And upward facing. And then exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Good. How are your wrists here? There you go. That's good. Little bend in those knees. Send your hips high. There we go. Feet hips width apart. Just about like this, right? I'm really pressing hips high and chest back. Hips long, hips high. There we go. Head drop. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Bend your right knee. Well, I'm out of breath, y'all. Stack your hip. And then take right heel towards your left shoulder. You can take a couple big circles clockwise, counterclockwise. Do what feels right. You want to flip your dog? Flip your dog. If you're staying in that three-legged dog, see if you can press into both hands evenly. And it's a little bit tricky to keep those shoulders level, but you can at least try, right? Really good, everybody. And then right hand down. Let's take our right leg back up high to the sky. Good. Now flex your foot, spiral inward with your right thigh, and then walk your hands back towards your left foot. Breathe deep, everybody. Breathe deep. Take your right leg parallel to the ground. Bend your left knee a little bit. Find a halfway lift. That's strong core. And then from here, if you can, open up your arms and come to fly for airplane pose. Good, y'all. Steady your gaze. Steady your breath. Firm your left quadricep. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Awesome, Dougie. 2 more breaths, y'all. Breathe deep. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale, you got the option to reach your hands forward, a little bit of space. Exhale, hinge at your waist, hands to the ground. Walk it forward to three-legged dog, y'all. Oh, beautiful. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep your right foot all the way through to your hand so that you're in a low lunge. Look up a little bit, lengthen out as you breathe in, and then exhale, walk your hands to the left, straighten both legs and parallel your feet. Good. You want to grab your big toes, your ankles? Go for it, everybody. This is Prasarita Padottanasana. You could also refer to this posture at this point in the practice as Christmas in July. Breathe. Shift a little bit more weight into the balls of your feet. Thank yourself for being here, everybody. Make it meditative. Make it healing. Inhale. Exhale. Another inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lift up and lengthen. Exhale, hands to your waist. Strong stomach, flat spine. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, warrior 2 towards the ocean. Turn those right toes out. And you've got some leg strength in you, especially after that just long, sweet stretch, right? That you weren't expecting. Bend deep into your front right knee. Stack it. Steady your gaze out over your right fingertips. And get active, get active. A little bit taller in your spine. Lift your chest, stretch your arms. Breathe in. Good. Heavy in your hips. Sink a little bit deeper. Breathe out. 2 more here, everybody. Soak it up. Can you feel it everywhere? On some level. It doesn't have to be intense everywhere. You don't want it to be intense everywhere. But can you feel it on some level everywhere? Very good. Take an inhale, start to reach it forward. Exhales, extended side angle pose. Form the thighs, a good place. Now you could just take it across like she's doing. Kind of helps prop you up, right? That helps you stay lifted if you got it across rather than reaching down. So check it right here. Just like this. Yeah, you can lean into it. So you're like here, just here. Yeah, ooh, little support, right? Take your left hand towards the ocean. Bring your palm face down. Lengthen that whole left side body. Make it healing. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Slide your left hand down the back of your left leg. Look up over your right fingertips. Now, you are lifting up in a way, especially in your right side body, but we don't want to collapse into our left side body, that left rib cage, right? And your right knee is going to want to pull inward more on this side. Aim true, point it straight forward. Take 1 more. Inhale, reach up. Breathe in, everybody. Amazing. Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step back. Lower slow. Elbows tuck in. Good, y'all. Upward facing dog. Feed your heart through. Open heart. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Inhale your left leg high to the sky, y'all. Bend your knee, stack of that hip, and then circle your knee, flip your dog. Do what feels right. Very good, everybody. Last 3, 2. Take your left hand down, left leg back up high. Straighten your leg, flex the foot, that internal rotation, and then walk your hands back towards your right foot. Left leg parallel to the ground. You getting ahead of yourself over there? Right knee bends a little bit, find your halfway lift. Let's gracefully, if at all possible, take flight. Airplane pose. Whatever you want to do. Drive down your right heel. Your left foot, flex it. Spiral inward. Shoulder blades, y'all. How's your jaw doing? Let's soften there. Inhale. Exhale. Option to inhale. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale. Hinge at your waist. Hands to the ground. Walk it back. 3-legged doggy, y'all. Fantastic. Inhale. Left leg. A little bit higher. Breathe in. Exhale, sweep all the way through to your hands. Look up a little bit as you breathe in here. Exhale, go ahead. Walk your hands to the right. Straighten both legs, parallel your feet. Swim your hands behind you, huh? Just a suggestion. Interlace your fingers at your lower back. Good, find a halfway lift. Remember, shoulders back, broaden. And then exhale, fold down deep, dive in deep. Keep feeding your blood, feeding your cells this oxygen. Another inversion where your heart's above your head. The floodgates are open for that oxygen-rich blood to your brain. Take another inhale here. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Take an inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, hands to your waist. Strong stomach, flat spine. Inhale, rise, come all the way up. And then exhale, sink into warrior 2. Sink deep. Steady your gaze. You know, you're steady and sturdy, so you could probably close your eyes if you wanted. Go inward a little bit more. Is there a place where I can be a little bit more active? Would that be a little bit more healing today? Would that be more of what I need, or is there a place that I can back off a little bit? Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in deep. Keep it flow. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Oh, nice. Inhale, reach, reach, reach it out. Extended side angle pose. Remember that forearm across your thigh is a good prop, is a good support, right? But if we're doing that, Kathleen, we're not just dropping our left ear on our shoulder. I mean, I didn't mean to make you wipe out there or anything, but breathe well. If you went there on the other side, you could take that right hand towards the ocean, right? The palm spirals down, but make sure your shoulder doesn't follow that and spiral down. So roll your right shoulder back. Very good, everybody. Reach a little bit. Stay here, exhale it out. Stay low, inhale, reverse your warrior. Slide your right hand on the back of your right leg. Look up and over those left fingertips. Amazing, y'all. 2 breaths in here. Exhale, reach it back, breathe in. Beautiful. Exhale, windmill down. Step it on back. Move through that flow. Just a healing meditative flow. Upward facing, opens your heart. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward here. I guess the train just got in late today, y'all. End of your exhale, walk or float your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Give me that inhale. Pull your chest out, everybody. Think about length. Pull out. Exhale, fold down deep. Push your breath out. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, reach high. Good. Open arm twist to your right as you exhale. Pull your left knee back and lift your heels for 5. Hips sink a little bit. 4. Heels lift a little bit. 3. Spread those wings. 2. Inhale back to chair. Heels down, hands high. And then switch it up. Open arm, heart to La Jolla. Right knee pulls back, heels lift. 5. Simple posture. 4. That's definitely not easy. 3. But it's touching all those places that we don't normally get to. 2. Heels down, hands high, breathe in big. Exhale, forward fold, straighten your legs and dive it on in. Balance is one of those tenements as well, everybody. Inhale, halfway lift, chest pulls out, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward and lower with control. Skip this if you want it. Upward facing dog, but we got this train rolling, y'all. Exhale, hips to the sky, shoulders back in that up dog, downward facing. Right leg, inhale. Good. Add knee to nose, shift forward, maybe you can get forehead. Inhale, reach high. Good, and the exhale, sweep it through, a low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. We're right into warrior 2. Inhale, open wide, spread your wings. Exhale, extend, side angle pose. Find some length. Awesome. Reverse your warrior. Take it up, lean it back. Exhale, windmill down, step back, chaturanga. Beautiful, y'all. Upward face and opens your heart. Exhale, hips to the sky, dogger. Left leg, inhale. Good, knee to nose, pull your thigh up into your chest. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, sweepy through. Warrior 2, heart towards La Jolla, spread your wings. Extend side angle pose as you push your breath out. Y'all. Reverse warrior. Take it up, lean it back. Exhale, take her down, step her through, or step her back, y'all, and move through. Nice, upward face and opens your heart. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Just take one breath. Inhale, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or float your feet between your hands. Halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, fold, dive in, empty out. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips. Lift your chest and stretch your hands high. And open arms to our right, sink your hips and lift your heels. Back to center, heels down, hands high. Exhale, open arm to your left, lift your heels, sink low. Good. Inhale, back to chair, heels down, hands high. Exhale, Uttanasana, dive it on in. Halfway lift, everybody, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Great job, everybody. Move through that flow. So you got right leg, you got that knee to nose, right? And then it's the dancing warrior flow. It's warrior 2, extended and reverse. You've done it many times. Go for it. You know what else is an important tenement is some sort of aerobic capacity. You know, of course, your sleep cycle, what we eat goes into that. But we're working on a lot of this stuff here today. And there's been studies. Take right and left on your own. You got knee to nose. Dougie, you're not lost. Yeah. Hey, there's been studies on this stuff, and a couple of studies, right? There's a lot of factors that goes into longevity in life with, like I mentioned, sleep cycle, exercise, diet. But the number one thing was lung capacity. Lung capacity. That's huge. We're working on that today. We do every time we step on our mat. It's a breath-based meditation. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in, soak it up. And keep it flowing, y'all. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, let's go ahead, sweep it all the way through to your hand. Let's go back into that flow, huh? Or knee to nose, sorry. Inhale, reach it high. It's my bad. Exhale, sweep it all the way through. I got to work on that. Inhale, warrior two. It's my first day. Exhale, extend side angle pose. Create that space and length. And then inhale, reverse your warrior, but we're holding here. And many of y'all still hold it here. Breathe here. Reach up with your left hand, grab your right wrist. Many of us have done this here before. Stay deep in your front right knee for another 5. But with that left hand, you're pulling, you're lifting up and away. 4. Darker, darker. Beautiful, y'all. 3. Here we go. 2. Inhale, straighten your front leg. And then exhale, rotate to your thigh. Spin your back right heel up, okay? And if you need to totally come out of this, right, and just kind of, you might have just on that spinning, just yard sailed it all over. Build it from the ground up. You can drop that back knee to the ground. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Try to have make sure there's some space between your rib cage and your thigh. Let's go ahead and try this. Drop this knee. Nice, take that elbow. See if you can get it there. Yeah, yeah. And then hands to heart. Good. And then you use that, right, to press against it and twist. Just like that. Good, everybody. Let's go 2 more breaths, huh? Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Take an inhale here. Good. Exhale. Release to low lunge. Drop your back right knee to the ground. Shift your hips back for half splits. Ardha Hanumanasana. Yeah. And then, a couple different options with your hips. You can have it above your kneecap in this situation because you are leaning forward, right? If you want to sink your hips all the way back to your heel, cool. I like to reach down with my right hand and just grab over the ball of my left foot and just kind of pull those toes back and pull that back a little bit and get a sweet stretch in the calf. Breathe. Good. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take another inhale. Good. Exhale. Come back into your low lunge. Plant your palms. Step your left foot back to your right. So we're in plank pose. Curl your back right toes under. Pick your back right knee up. Squeeze your legs together. Ground into your left hand. And inhale. Roll open to your right for side plank pose. Breathe, everybody. Breathe deep. In and out through your nose. Right? It was easy in child's pose. Now, not quite as easy, right? Keep your hips lifting. Nice, Steve. If you want that right leg up off your left, you can do that. And then right hand towards the ocean, everybody. Heel presses, or excuse me, towards the street. Heel presses, hand reaches. One more. Inhale, reach. Good. Exhale, release to plank. And then take it to the other side. Take it to the other side. Hips are lifting. How's your jaw doing? Soften your face. Lessening stress response. Maybe left leg up. Left hand towards the street. Utah. Give me 2. Inhale. Exhale, reach a little bit. Ah, beautiful. Exhale, release and lower all the way through. Move through that flow. Upward facing as your inhale. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg, breathe it on up here. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose, pull that thigh up. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, sweep through to your hands, spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior two, open wide. Exhale, extend side angle pose, create that space and length. Reverse warrior, take it up, lean it back. Hold here, reach up with your right hand and grab your left wrist. Pull up, out, and away. Breathe, everybody, 5. Now, most of y'all know where we're going. 4, it's that rotated crescent. We're going back towards the ocean here. In 3. All right, y'all, 2. Here we go. Inhale, front left leg straightens. Exhale, rotate all the way around. Hook left elbow outside of your right knee or thigh. Again, you can drop that back knee to the ground. It's not a lesser form of the asana. In fact, for a lot of us, it's going to help us twist a lot more. But there's a lot going on in this. You'll rarely find a vinyasa or power yoga class without some version of this posture in it. In Ashtanga, they have this posture as well. I think of it as the Swiss Army knife of yoga postures. Got all that stuff in it: balance, strength, endurance, right? Spinal vitality. If you want to separate your hands, go for it, y'all. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Good, y'all. Last. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Lengthen. Inhale. Twist a little bit. Good. Release to low lunge. Drop your back left knee. Ardha Hanumanasana. Your hips shift back. Half splits. Take it where you want to go. Okay, if you want to take that further and move into full splits, you want to see what that looks like, don't look up here. Look at her. Look at her, look at her. Breathe, y'all. I would reach down with my left hand and grab over the ball of my foot. It's just kind of, I don't know, pretty sweet. Breathe. There you go. There you go. Nice job. One more breath, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Let's shift forward back to your low lunge. Inhale. Step your left foot forward next to your right and find a halfway lift. Flat back and lengthen. Exhale. Fold and squat down deep. Come behind the balls of your feet, but squat way down into a ball. Tuck your chin to your chest and bring your forehead to your knees. Create that compression in your throat. Right? That massages, stimulates your thyroid, your parathyroid, which help regulate a lot of things, sleep and digestion being in there. But, you know, you hear me say the other things all the time about the dopamine, the serotonin, lowering your cortisol. This just balances your whole system, right? And if we want to live a good quality of life when we're 80, 90, 100 years old, we want that good balance of biochemicals within our body. From here, unfurl your spine. Just straighten your spine. Take your hands straight out in front of you. Squeeze your thighs. Stay high in the balls of your feet, and we'll come to standing in 5, 4. Good. Nice, everybody. 3, 2. Release your heels down. Reach your hands high to the sky. Breathe in. And exhale. Take your right elbow to your right hip. Drop this hand straight open. Bend your right knee. Clasp the inside of your foot or ankle. Knees start close. Bicep by your ear. Take an inhale. Get tall. And then exhale. Kick your leg back so much you have no choice but to lean forward to balance that out. Steady. Okay. Cramp? Oh, cramp, yeah. Steady gaze, steady breath, steady body, steady mind. 5, 4. Very good, everybody. Last 3. Breathe. 2, inhale. Exhale, just release the standing. And let's just take the other side, everybody. Inhale, sweep your hands up high. Left elbow, left hip, drop her straight open. Clasp the inside of your foot or ankle. Get tall as you breathe in. And then exhale, kick your leg back. Reach it forward. Find the balance, right, between kicking and reaching. Too much and not enough. Find the balance between effort and ease. Breathe. 5, 4. Laser-like focus, everybody. 3, or maybe not. 2, inhale. Ah, amazing. Exhale, release to standing. Heels and toes together, top of your mat. Inhale, sweep your hands up high to the sky. Lean it back, but lift up and away. Exhale, go ahead, fold all the way back down. Uttanasana, push your breath out. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, move through your flow. And I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. Good, y'all. Inhale, take your right leg high to the sky. Keep your right leg lifted. Let's shift forward to plank pose, high push-up position. Exhale, lower all the way to the ground. Your left knee, and extend your left arm forward. You learn. Lower to the ground your left knee, and extend your left arm forward. Ah. Now, if you got to bring the hand wider or the knee wider for some stability, go for it. Strong around your middle. Lift higher, inhale, and stretch longer on your exhale. Yeah, 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, lift up, breathe in here. And then just set your left hand down. Curl your left toes under. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, half pigeon pose. Sweep it through. Good. Take your right ankle across. If it's too much, take this on your back, but keep your hips level. Hands walk back, open heart, breathe in. Exhale, walk your hands out, drop your head down. And that deep diaphragm breathing. Very, very good. We probably won't get into any yin yoga today just because of time constraints. But yin yoga is thought of as like the fountain of youth, right? Power yoga, vinyasa yoga, this stuff creates flexibility for sure. But in my personal opinion, in my body, only is to a certain extent. And what I really need to do to create more flexibility and openness and suppleness is yin yoga. So in that, and again, we don't have time for it today. We'll get a couple more breaths here. We would do like 3 to 5 breaths in posture, or excuse me, 3 to 5 minutes in postures like this. And that really, whereas power yoga stimulates, stretches, strengthens muscle, right? Yin yoga, where gravity does most of the work, right? There's really no strength involved. That stimulates and stretches fascia, interconnective tissue that surrounds every muscle, organ, tendon, everything within your body. Let's walk our hands back in, plant our palms, and I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. Shake that leg out if you need. What's up there? Huh? What are you doing there? What are you doing there? Good, everybody. Inhale, left leg, breathe it on up. Keep your leg lifted, shift it forward to plank. Exhale, right knee drops to the ground. Where you going, brother? Did you forget something? Right arm extends forward. Oh. And that yin yoga will take your mind off what we're doing right here for a moment. It's the only natural way that I know of that ups the hyaluronic acid within your body. Now, hyaluronic acid is more prevalent in younger bodies, and so your rejuvenation, your recovery, all that stuff is amped up. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Lift up, breathe in here. Just set your right hand down, curl your right toes under. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, sweep it through, half pigeon. Beautiful, y'all. One side's gonna be different from the other. Hands walk back, open heart, breathe in. Hands walk forward, open hips, breathe. Breathe out. And I know what you're thinking. Steve, this sounds amazing, this yin yoga stuff, but we're not doing it. You're teasing me. Where do I get this stuff? Well, there just happens to be a video on Nama Steve Yoga on YouTube. 25 minutes. It'll set you up for an amazing night's sleep. Breathe. This stuff is healthy. Thank yourself for being here. Taking care of ourselves rather than beating ourselves up. You know, you look at football players, many of which are thought to be the biggest and strongest, some of the strongest people on the planet. Yet the average lifespan of a linebacker in the NFL, after it is like 57, 58 years old, somewhere around there. Right, that it's head trauma, yeah, of course, but you see a lot of these guys, they can't walk. Head trauma, it's body trauma. We're taking our time to take care of that stuff. Ready? Let's take one more down dog. Last dog of your day, y'all. Hips high. Head dropping down. Inhale. Exhale. Take another inhale here. And then let's drop our knees to the ground. Come to standing on our knees for camel pose, Ustrasana. Knees are about hips width apart. Take your hands to the back of your hips. Press your hips forward. Lift and lengthen up. You can curl your back right toes under if you want. And then start to lean it back, 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 everybody. You can take, if you'd like, your right hand to your right heel and left to left. And again, if you want to curl your toes under and lift your heels and make that easier, you can do that. Keep your hips pressing forward. Keep lifting out of your heart. Keep breathing, everybody. I know this is uncomfortable. 5. Lift. 4. Oh, nice. 3. 2. All right, let's come back up. You can sink your hips down. Swing your legs around in front of you. We'll counterpose that for just a seated forward fold. Legs out. Feel free to bend your knees, work the flex. I would start with my knees bent a lot. I always do. Root down, take the whole inhale to reach up high. And then take the whole exhale. Lay your torso out long and round her down. Let your back round. Let your head drop down. And just allow your mind to drop even further into your body, your breath, your sensation, into this moment. Good, everybody. Let's come back up. Just roll easily onto your back, where we've got happy baby pose. And, you know, and some of the things I mentioned, as I always said, I didn't even scratch the surface, right? One of the main pandemics of our day is stress, is tension. You know, that fight or flight state is good in some instances. Thousands of years ago, when our ancestors were being chased by a tiger, that was a good thing to have that. But now we've got these other stresses that kind of, it's not like we're getting chased by a tiger, but it's almost like we think one's hiding around the bush, each and every bush, all day long. So we're on the cusp of that. Yoga's really great at helping that stress and that tension that settles into our body, just erasing it. Spinal twist of your choosing to finish out, unless there's something else you need. Hit both sides evenly. And then when you're all good, take her back to center. Pull both knees in one more time to neutralize. And then let it all go. Your legs are going to fall out. Toes open, palms face up. Lay back, everybody. Close your eyes. Let's together take an inhale here through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale. Exhale it out. One more, inhale. Hold full. Release. Release. Let your breath become natural. Let everything soften and settle. Shavasana. This was huge, everybody, what you've done for yourself here today. You can stay here for as long as you'd like, but if you're ready, and no rush, you could just start to breathe in lightly. Perhaps wiggle fingertips, toes, wrists, ankles. If you'd like to roll on your side, that's right there for you as well. I thought she was with you. And if you'd like to make your way to seated, just find an easy way to get there. Everybody take a second, thank yourself for showing up, acknowledge your effort, your commitment. It means something. I'd like to acknowledge you as well. You did phenomenal, each and every one of you. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through. Thank you for your donations, your generosity. I love sharing this practice. It's essential. I think for a lot of us, it's really essential. And the more we do it, the more we realize it's essential. So in a studio, it costs you $30, but that's a little ridiculous. So that's why I do a donation-based. So thank you for honoring that donation-based system. I appreciate you. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within each and every one of you. Namaste. Amazing job, everybody. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. If you're new, I leave a donation bin on my porch right across the street. House with the 2 big palm trees. I can point it out if you need that. Or, as you know, on the back of the benches are the Venmo QR codes to make that very easy for you. Again, thank you for honoring that system. We'll see you Saturday, 10 a.m. Please go on Namaste Yoga, like today's video, and that video I was talking about earlier on my YouTube. It's Yin Yoga Episode 1, 25 minutes. If you do that before bed, man, you're going to sleep good. Enjoy your day, everybody. Hey, thank you. Nice to meet you. Great job. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. How'd it go? Good. Yeah, vinyasa, kind of power yoga.
Okay.
Those are kind of...
Because I was doing hot yoga and
hot yoga, yeah.
I don't want to do the hot anymore, but this is very similar.
Yeah, where were you doing it at?
I'm in Houston.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a hot yoga studio there, and they do
Yeah.
heated vinyasa, probably, right?
Right, so I can just try and find a vinyasa without heating.
Yeah, good luck.
It's not, self-set, I wish I
Yeah. Well, good thing is we're on YouTube, so you can do it, you know.
On your card, is that what you
Well, Namaste. Yeah, do you have the card?
Yeah,
It doesn't have the YouTube on there, but it does have Namaste Yoga on there, I'm sure.
it does? Okay.
Yeah.
So YouTube is Namaste?
Namaste Yoga.
Okay.
Yeah.
One word?
No, Namaste and then 2 words, yoga.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. What was your name?
Karen.
Karen. Steve. Pleasure to meet you. Nice, brother. You still here this weekend?
Nope, this is it.
Oh, man. You folks at home, thanks for tuning in.